For many of us, Yu-Gi-Oh! Started as a playground activity, opening packs and using our favorite monsters to beat our friends. However, players have moved to secondary markets like TCG Player to acquire the product they need, skipping the wonders of opening packs. In this series, I'll be building my own competitive deck using $30 every payday. Singles will be off limits and certain products will require a special currency to unlock. This is my journey into Sealed Only Yugioh. Hey baby, it's episode, I think it's 25. Once again, we're doing 3 maximum gold and a thing of Storm. Trade in Magical Meltdown, Silent Anger, Ghost Sister, and Spooky Dogwood. House Dragonmaid are our hollow ones. Unfortunate. This is kind of a hand trap, I guess. Martial Anga, Experiment. Wait, no, we've already done this shit before, so we don't really need to care. We don't really care about this. Mr. Blader, the Destruction Swordsman's First Monarch, Tour Guide, Cyber Dragon Core, Synchro Carrier, our third Imperm, and Skyplace Gengaridai. Dirge of the Lost Dragon. Fairy Statue of the Inferno. Gaia the Dragon Champion. Fire Formation. I remember when we played this card. Transcode Talker. Polymerization. It's trying to tell me something. Circle of the Fire Kings and a Blue Impala. No. It's an Xyz, but not a good Xyz. So this episode we didn't really get much, really. We got like our third Imperm, and that's kind of it. So, those are the pulls. See ya in deck building where we just do one fucking thing. Yeah. Oh baby, it's time for the deck edit. Not much changed. We actually essentially just reversed the changes that we did last week. I don't like Bardiche in the current deck. Or at least the Phantom Knight package. Bardiche is not terrible, but he feels like he doesn't really fit in currently super well. So, we're taking out the PK stuff currently. We're still using the staples, so it wasn't really a wasted structure deck. And we're adding our third Imperm, and we're adding back Griffin. So we are still ending on Ding Griffin, if our combo goes through. So, that is the deck edit. Let's hop into the games. Uh-oh, blink and you might miss it! In our first match, we're up against Incog Sealed Only deck. We're going first, pitching Recycler with Foolish for following turns, then using Redeployment for Citadel Fortress, pitching Citadel for Fortress, setting 1 and passing. Incog starts with an Urgent Schedule for 001 in Citadel. He then pitches Citadel for Fortress, setting 1 and linking into AG Ballista, triggering Daracrane to summon and overlaying into Gustav Max, burning us for 2k and ranking up into Libe. He activates Ballista to lower us to 0 and swings for game 1. Oof. Game 2, we're going first, summoning Scraptor into Recycler, dumping Rosenix and summoning our token. Unfortunately, Incog no materials are Recycler, forcing us to set 1 and pass. This lets him use Urgent Scheduling into 001 Citadel, so we overdrive into our Citadel and get Kaiju'd. He summons Express Knight, overlaying into Gustav Max for 2k burn, then Libe, Choo-Choo, attacking for game. Yikes. I got OTK twice. Pain. Match 2, we're up against Onyx playing Dragonmaids. We're going first, setting 2 and activating Einsatz, passing. Unfortunate break. Onyx starts with an Upstart, setting 2, then summoning Kitchen, adding Chamber and pitching Tinkek, moving to battle to recycle Tinkek to hand and passing back. We start with a Foolish Burial, sending Fortress. We summon Fortress by pitching Cannon, then Nightmare for 1 and 1 for Nightmare, linking into Galatea, shuffling 1 for Babel. We overlay into Ding and get hit by a Tynocider, forcing us to end our turn. Onyx summons Chamber, which we Imperm, so he activates Poly for... oh yeah, he activated the Imperm column, Kek W. He goes to battle and tags Kitchen for Tinkek, swinging over Ding. We try to protect our life points with Skeleton, but it's met with a Ghost Bell. He tags back into kitchen, adding parlor and pitching Tinkek, passing. We activate Nightmare for 1, so Onyx chains Ernest to summon Parlor and trigger Einsatz, letting us send Skeleton. We wand for Nightmare, then Skeleton for Ding, tributing Nightmare for Fridge, and swinging in. Onyx flips bye-bye damage, dealing us a lot of damage in the process. We link for Galatea, shuffling wand for Crescendo, setting 1 and passing. Onyx activates Tinocider on Galatea, then summons Nurse, summoning Chamber, and moving to battle. Tagging out, so we chain Overdrive into Citadel, wiping the board, allowing us to revive Ding and swing for game the following turn. Game 2, we're going first, going through our scrap combo. Hell yeah, we're gonna win. Alright, Lib, Succession, Ghost Spell, okay, Sadness. We're forced to link for Griffin and pass. Onyx summons Chamber, adding Changeover, setting 2, then activating Changeover into Shao, moving to battle and tagging Chamber into Tinkek, swinging in. He bounces Tinkek and Changeover to hand, fusing for House. We activate Feather Duster, sweeping this shitty defeat into the graveyard. Game 3. Game 3, we're once again going first, summoning Scraptor into Recycler. We're gonna describe the combo because this video is super short and I need my imaginary money from YouTube. Anyway, we dump Rosenix for a token, linking for Wyvern, using the effect to get to Golem, reviving Recycler, and sending 1. We link for Lib, sending Succession, reviving Golem into Recycler, sending Nightmare. We link for Griffin, pitching Possess Storage to recycle Cyclone. We Nightmare for Skeleton and Wand for Nightmare, linking for Galatea, shuffling Wand for Babel, overlaying for Ding, and passing. Onyx sets 1, then summons Parlor, activating the effect Soul Veiler. Onyx chains Send Off, summoning Kitchen, allowing Parlor to resolve, sending Welcome, protecting his mates from targeting for the turn. He activates Polyver House, swinging in, so we activate Nightmare and Damage Step to win combat. In end step, we cycle in the back row, allowing us to go into Galatea and Ding, putting Onyx on 600 life, setting Crescendo off Galatea, and passing. To which Onyx scoops, drawing Changeover off the top. Match 3, we're against Cat playing Trickstar, Eldlich playing Rainbow Neos over Dragoon. Speaking of, he summons Candina, adding Reincarnation, then activates Neos Fusion for the man himself, Rainbow Neos, setting 3 and passing. We start our turn with Terraforming, adding Babel, then summon Cannon by pitching Rosenix. Cat Reincarnations, giving us a much better hand. We summon Scraptor for Recycler, dumping Fortress. We use our Rosenix Engrave to summon a token, linking for Wyvern. Cat activates Sanguine for Lich, so then we activate Wyvern into Golem, popping the Eldlich. We revive Recycler, sending Wand and linking for Lib, setting Succession. Because we fucked up our zones, we make Unicorn, shuffling the back row, which Cat chains the White Destiny for Lich. We Succession for Golem, grabbing Recycler. Oh! Time ran out. Cat W, off to a great start in this signature duel. Anyway, the time limit is fixed now. We're going first, and with no scraps, we redeployment for Fortress Citadel, pitching Citadel for Fortress, setting 2, and passing. Cat starts with Nightshade into Bloom, reviving Nightshade and linking into Verte, which we strike. He activates Neos Fusion from the hand for the boy, setting a card to activate the effect, shuffling our back row. He swings in, forcing the protection with Neos Fusion by attacking over Fortress, which procs the Fortress, blah blah blah, whatever. This triggers Citadel to summon, he sets 1, then activates Walk Engrave to set Sanguine, passing. We summon Recycler off the top, so Cat activates Sanguine for Lich. We send Rosenix for the token, then trigger Citadel, forcing the Huak activation from Cat. We link for Wyvern, activating the effect to get to Golem, summoning Citadel, process. We revive Recyclers, sending Wand, Lib, set Succession, revive Fridge, and swing for Lethal. Okay, Game 3. Can we win our first signature duel? Game 3. Cat is going first, terraforming for Light Stage, activating to add Candina. He summons Candina, adding Candina, activating Neos Fusion, setting 2, and passing. Now that's a top deck. With Feather Duster, we're able to pop off with Scraptor, breaking through his board of Candina, Rainbow Neos, setting up Ding Griffin with recycling Feather Duster through Griffin. God, I love that. Who said this card was at 1? Not me! Ha! In end step, Cat activates his Eldlich traps, setting Sanguine and White Destiny. He summons Candina, adding Korobane. In battle, he attacks into Griffin, activating Korobane to boost, while we activate Ding to protect. He Sanguines for Lich, crashing and forcing our last protection, and then uses White Destiny to revive Lich and crash with Griffin. In main 2, he sets a card, popping with Eldlich to summon, and passing the turn. We summon Scrap Recycler, sending Citadel. We Link for Beat Cop, reviving Ding with Skeleton and sending Lich. We Nightmare for Wand and 1 for Nightmare, linking for Galatea, sending Crescendo. We move to battle, attacking over Candina, then trying for 18 with Galatea, but are stopped by the Reincarnation Engrave, forcing us to pass. In end step, Cat uses Sanguine to set Conk. He activates Eldland, adding Quaquero, then tries to pop Eldland with Lich, to which we Crescendo. He summons Conk, linking for Lina, reviving our Lib and makes Access Code, popping Ding and swinging over Galatea. In main 2, he uses Access Code's effect to pop itself, to pop our Feather Duster. I didn't know that. And passes. But with a top deck Scraptor, it's just a hop, skip, jump to lethal, winning us our first signature duel, baby! So 3 Imperm, huh? 3 Imperm. Anyways, so that was episode 25. A very debilitating loss to Incog. His deck is really crazy. But we won our first signature duel, which means we have a signature coin. Which means we have a couple choices. And I am kind of unsure where we want to go. We can use our coin for an exchange, or we can hunt like we can hunt a structure deck that has 1 or 2 cards we need. So our choices are using our exchange for Apollosa, Boral Sword, or IP Masquerena. Apo and Boral Sword are very good end board cards or OTK tools. So Apo, we can just sit on it. We should be able to make Apo Ding. Boral Sword helps us actually achieve OTKs, something we've been struggling with the entire fucking season. And then IP Masquerena is a card that is hard to get. That I think can help us get to Bardiche Ding Griffin. We summon IP on, or summon IP on the end board, and then on our opponent's turn, quick link into Griffin or something like that. Or we can spend our coin going for a structure deck and getting something like Fossil Dig or Shadalwinda, something like that. So it's essentially improve the end board, OTK, IP Masquerena, or Fossil Dig, essentially. So consistency, end board, and OTK. But the deck feels real nice. Outside of it not being as consistent as I want, and not having great OTK potential, the deck feels nice. The end board's still lackluster. However, it's the best we can do currently, I feel like. But, if you'd like to duel me for Sealed Only, or, you know, check up on my record, or other things like that, join the Discord link down below. And I think that's all. Comment, rate, subscribe. Comment, rate, subscribe. Really helps that channel. And if you want to see more, you know, way to look. Bye-bye.